Hello everyone, welcome to Home Cooking with me Hema Subramanian. Biryani is an amazing food that actually doesn't need too many accompaniments. But there are two main side dishes which accentuate the flavor and the fun of having biryani. One is the subtle raita and the other is masala gravy. Salan is a gravy which most people have with biryani. But today I'm going to show you a nice brinjal gravy recipe that goes amazingly well with it. And this style is very popular in the South India, particularly in Tamil Nadu. So let's get started and check out this absolutely delicious recipe. First we're going to roast a few ingredients. This is one of the key ingredients for this masala. To a pan, add quarter cup of peanuts with skin. You can also use the peanuts without skin if you have that. Roast the peanuts till they turn nice and brown. So once the peanuts have roasted and turned to a nice brown color, add the sesame seeds. Add about 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds and quarter teaspoon of fenugreek seeds. Roast the seeds till they turn to a nice golden color. So you can see they're all crackling up. You can turn off the stove at this point. Cool the roasted ingredients completely and then we will grind it to a nice fine powder. Transfer the cool ingredients to a mixer jar and grind it to a nice fine powder. So I have taken 300 grams of nice fresh brinjals, cut off the crown and just make 2 slits on top. You don't want to cut it into half or entirely to the bottom. Just midway, you can just make 2 slits like that. Take a nice wide kadai. First we are going to cook the brinjals. Take about 4 tablespoons of gingerly oil. So this oil will add a lot of flavor to this dish. Just drop in the brinjals. Keeping the flame on a medium-low, just roast the brinjals. So you can see once the brinjals are cooked on all sides, they become a little tender. So at this point, you can remove the brinjals from the oil and keep it aside. After frying the brinjals, to the same kadai, add half teaspoon of mustard seeds, 1 teaspoon cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon fennel seeds, 1 teaspoon whole peppercorns, 3 red chilli half. After adding the tempering ingredients, once the mustard seeds start crackling, add 1 large onion finely chopped along with 2 green chillies slit. Next add a few curry leaves. Saute the onions till they turn to a nice golden brown color. Once the onions have turned to a nice golden brown color, add 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. Mix that in. Now I'm going to add all the spice powders, starting with half teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon red chilli powder, 1 teaspoon salt, 2 teaspoons coriander powder. Mix that well. Now I'm going to add the tomato. I've taken 1 large tomato, finely chopped. Just add a little bit of water. Once the masala is cooked, gently drop in the fried brinjals. Just mix that in. You can see how tender they've become. Next add half cup of diluted tamarind puree. Just mix that in. Pour 1 cup of water and let this cook for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, add the powdered peanut and sesame powder. Check for seasoning at this point and add a little salt. I'm just adding a teaspoon of salt. Maintaining the flame on a low. Let this simmer for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, let's check on the brinjal curry. Wow, you can see the oil has separated so beautifully. It's come together very nicely. I'm just going to add 1 teaspoon of jaggery. This will just help to balance the flavors a bit. Mix that in. And finally, I'm finishing off by adding some chopped coriander leaves. So this biryani brinjal masala is a wonderful side dish for any biryanis that you make at home. Just make sure you follow all the instructions and make sure the brinjals are nice and fresh. The curry will be nice and fresh for up to 2 days if you refrigerate it. This gravy is very rich and tasty. You can enjoy this not only with biryanis but also with pulaus, kuska or any flavored masala rice. To try this recipe, enjoy and share it with your family and friends. So for more exciting and wonderful recipes, subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell icon to get your notifications. The second edition of our home cooking book is now available on our website 21frames.in. I'll give you the link in the description. You can go and check it out. The book is currently available only in India for now, so you can place your orders on 21frames.in.